Hello, what is up guys? EvilDuoSarm here today, back with another Black Desert video. In today's video, we'll be taking a look at the most recent patch that went live in Black Desert on March 3rd of 2022. Go over all the events and important updates, that way you don't miss anything. This patch is full of content, spoiler alert, like so much content. A lot of awesome changes as well, so yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Now, normally I start these patch notes videos by covering the events, but this time we're going to start with the patch notes themselves because a lot of the events are based on the stuff that's happening in the patch. So yeah. First things first, if you log into the game, in your B menu on the keyboard, you are going to see that you have some Shining Shikanto seals sitting down here. So thank you for adventuring with us, and this number of Shikanto seals is going to be based on the amount of time that you've been playing Black Desert for. So I started my account back in 2018, so I got 25 Shikanto seals, pretty nice. And then after that in the patch notes, we get into the actual big stuff going on here, and that is the Artifact and Lightstone system. This was previewed at the Calpheon Ball. It's insane. It's super complicated. There's a ton of stuff to go through with this. I mean, I think it's like the first half of the patch notes are all covering that new system, right? So really, really complicated. I'm going to make a full-on guide on this. Don't you worry. But just to give you an overview and get you started with these, if you open up your inventory gear slots here, you're going to see 2 new artifact slots. These artifacts can be obtained from various activities and all have different types of bonuses they provide to your character. The patch notes themselves link you to this little page here, somewhere in it, there it is, where it shows you all the different bonuses you can get, like Fishing Mastery plus 10 or whatever, right? You can scroll through this yourself and read them all. But basically understand that you get this item, it has a ton of different bonus stats that you can apply. And once again, these artifacts come from all these different locations right here, so it tells you the location that it comes from literally right here on the right side. So once you have an artifact, you then have these things called Lightstones, and Lightstones can be infused into the artifacts to provide different bonuses as well. And these Lightstones all have all sorts of different bonuses like Combat EXP, Sailing EXP, Critical Hit, all sorts of different stats that are shown right here. And they can be obtained from various types of questing. You can also exchange for them at the Alchemy NPC Dalshan. After completing a short little quest line with them, this is the location of that NPC in Heidel. They're also available in several other cities, but here's the Heidel location. Or if you're a Guru 1 or above alchemist in the game, you can also do a bunch of this crafting yourself. So that's basically your short, super quick TLDR as to how this system works. Basically, new gear slot, some bonus stats for your character, more stuff to work on upgrading. I'll cover that in full in a later video. It's really, really complicated. There's a ton of stuff to look at. The next thing that comes up in the patch notes are the events for this patch, and I will cover that here in a second, so just sit tight. So moving on a little bit further, we have a change to the aggro system in the game. So when you summon your Black Spirit in the lower tiered grinding area, so I believe it says up through Valencia region in this patch note. Yeah, right here, Balnos, Serendia, Calpheon, Media, and Valencia regions. Summoning the Black Spirit will de-aggro the mobs around you such that you don't get hit while you're trying to interact with the Black Spirit or accept quests or all sorts of different things. So nice quality of life improvement right there. Only one change to the ninja class, so nothing too crazy as far as characters go. Moving on to items, the damage reduction, the monster damage reduction stat equation has been adjusted in order to improve the efficacy of that stat on armor. Lots of words to say that apparently the Black Star gear, defense gear, is going to perform a little bit better because of the monster damage reduction. I don't know what the equation is or how that works out. We then get into changes to the life skill system. So life skill mastery scrolls have been removed from the game and instead replaced with the Books of Florin that are somewhere down here in this note. Here we go, Secret Book of Florin. In your B menu, you probably have gotten compensation items for all of these, so I got a bunch of loot scrolls as well as 4 of the Secret Books of Florin. Make sure to pick those up, they're in the B menu on your keyboard. And then instead of only being able to obtain those from events or from the various login rewards or maybe getting lucky on the Black Spirit's adventure, you can now craft 3 of these per week. So there's a whole bunch of quests that have been added into the game, which can be accepted from 2 new NPCs, Liana and Ludwig, that will provide you the various upgrade items that you need in order to make these items. So you can do the quest with them to get the petals, and then you can buy the actual upgrade item itself from the NPC as a purchase. Then beyond those life skill quests, we also have a ton of life skill quests that are going to provide you bonus EXP, as well as items that you need. So these are quests that can be accepted from that same NPC, Liana, who is a new NPC in game. I guess I should probably show you. It's right here, Valentine's Apprentice, Liana. So this is the location in Heidel. But once again, available in lots of the other major cities, but this is the one in Heidel. Talk to them. And under their quests and main quest tab, you'll see a bunch of different daily and weekly quests that you can accept here. Now, out of these, one that sticks out really exceptionally to me is going to be the AFK cooking ones here. So making profit off of cooking boxes. Every single day is going to net you bonus cooking resources. So milk, eggs, plus the small box of spices, which has pepper, hot pepper, garlic, or onions inside of it. And Guru EXP, like, this is nuts. It's an awesome bonus quest for doing whatever you were already going to be doing. So really, really awesome quests. Once again, look through these. There's a ton of them. I'm not going to sit here and read it to you. This video would be 4 days long. But there's some of these for pretty much every single life skill. Also right here are the locations for Liana and Ludwig, since I did mention both those NPCs. So if you want to pause the video, or write this one down so you know where to come to after when you're trying to find them. These are their locations. And with that, guys, that's pretty much it as far as the patch goes. There's a couple of other little tweaks, but nothing really as major as that artifact system as well as the life skill changes. So with that, we can move on into the events themselves, and we'll start off with one that gives you imperfect crystals for fighting mobs in the world. So they're going to drop from the various mobs as you're fighting them. Take them to that same NPC Dalashan, the one that we showed a second ago, the one right here. And they will exchange you for the purified lightstones that you can then use in the lightstone crafting and all of that stuff. So neat little event if you're going to be pushing towards those artifacts. We then have the Shikatu Scam Box event. If you go ahead and press the F3 key on the keyboard, go to the Blackspirit's Pick Silver event items, you'll see for 500 million silver, you can buy an RNG box that's probably going to give you, like, I don't know, some like Artisan's Memories or some stuff. So yeah, good luck. Have fun. And then we have the 6-year anniversary Twitch drop event. So if you link your account to the Twitch Black Desert page thing here and the sign in login button up at the top here, link it and blah, 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 watch your favorite content creators who are streaming Black Desert, and they will give you different drop items for watching them for a total of up to 17 hours. So yeah, something to keep in mind if you're already watching Twitch streamers. Also, if you are a Twitch streamer and link it up, you do get credit for these as well. I know because I've done it before. Next up is a horse training event. So if you're going to be out there training your horses, you're going to get bonus EXP. You can view the EXP in-game by hovering over the EXP up little arrow here. You can see Mount EXP plus 50%, and Life EXP is up in general as well. Also, when you do an Imperial Horse turn-in, you're going to get additional Flowers of Oblivion for the tier of the horse that you turn in. Going along with the other horse training event, we have a second horse training event. This is like the same exact one that ran a couple of weeks ago, I'm pretty sure. But you get event Imperial training delivery notices for turning in horses as well, or invoices rather, for turning in Imperial horses, and there is a new quest added at the Stonetail Ranch to give you Royal Fern roots. If you have questions about Imperial horse delivery, horse trainings, or anything basically related to these events, if you go to my YouTube channel and type in horse, I have like 3 different horse guides based on what you're trying to do at the time that you are doing this. So anyway, pretty much have everything you need as far as this event goes. This event's come like 6 times before, so it's nothing too crazy. And with that, guys, we've pretty much covered everything in this patch. So there is a ton of stuff, like a ton of stuff to cover. Once again, I'll be making complete overviews of the new systems, the artifact system that's been added into the game primarily. It's really cool, so I'll make sure to cover it. And yeah, guys, if this video is going to help you, do let me know in the comment section below. Also, once again, if you're not subscribed, please consider it. You'll stay up to date when new content comes out, and I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you at the next live stream over on Twitch, YouTube video right here, or wherever I happen to see you. Peace.